Hi guys, Dave from ArtKillers here, and we're back with another bass review today, a requested bass review. Joining me to do this bass review is Steve SmithDixon. Say hi to the guy, Steve.
Hi guys.
So today we're going to be doing a bass review, and for those of you that are in the ArtKillers clans, you know that predominantly we do our YouTube. Steve and I and Brandon do the YouTube videos basically for our members. We know that some outside people come in and take a look and see what we're doing. But I just want to let everybody know that that is an ArtKillers member. There is a form on our website now that you can fill out and submit to Steve if you'd like a bass review. Anyway, we're here to do AlphaWolf version 2, and he's in the ArtKillers Carrot Clan. And we're here to talk about his bass a little bit. And Steve, I'll let you take it over.
Hi guys. Basically looking at Alpha Wolf's base. I can tell he's maxed out at Town Hall 7 and he's moved on to Town Hall 8. I think he's probably maybe a good halfway into there, or he's a fair bit into it, nearly halfway. I like the base design, Dave, to be honest. You look at his air defence, they're overlapping each other. Mortars are overlapping each other. And Wizards, they're in a good position. I think for them three, you made 3 points for defence.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can tell his walls in the centre. They're just getting upgraded as he goes along. So hopefully, because he's at Town Hall 8, he'll be doing all going to do all the walls at level 8, which is I recommend everybody to max out walls now. I know everybody thinks it's a long journey to do walls, but I tell you what, it won't be a game if you want a challenge. That's what I'm going to tell everybody now.
Yeah, we've talked about that before, how when you first start the game, if you upgrade your walls as you upgrade town halls, it's much easier to get your walls done. And when you get to, say, Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, to have maxed out walls rather than trying to play catch up later on.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
Uh,
I like what Alpha's done. I see that he's got some brand new defenses he's putting in there, so I assume that he just went to Town Hall 8.
yeah.
And I also
Uh,
notice he's got the little trap openings down at the bottom. You see a lot of that with a lot of players these days.
Yeah, I think at the moment now, I think I mentioned to someone the other day is when I watched a, a revenge raid on one of the guys at Town Hall 9 in the main clan. He's got he's got a maze base, and I think nowadays a lot of people have got into these maze bases, and a lot of people are raiding them. And now I think people are finding really good ways to get through them now. And I think now it's a thing what's coming. It was good, and everybody's starting to use them. But now I think everybody's getting used to where people are putting traps and balloons and big bombs now. And I think it's time to move on from the maze designs. And I do like this base, to be honest. I do like it. It's sort of like a little bit of a hyper base, but it isn't. It's quite easy for a guy to get the town hall if he takes out the camps and
Hmm.
the lab in the centre. But I do like it. It's very symmetrical. The clan castle's right dead in the middle. That white circle covers the full base, so you can't get the troops out if they do come to there. So that's a really good safe zone, I think that.
Yeah,
And
if I was going to say anything about the space, I would just ask Alpha, and this is to you, Alpha, are you farming or are you trophy hunting? Because if you're farming, I'll give you a piece of advice. You've got your town hall sitting down here and it's surrounded by some walls. It's kind of in your base and it's kind of not in your base. If you're
yeah,
farming, I would recommend just take your town hall, stick it way over here in the corner. Don't put any defenses around it. Just let people take it. I know for me, if when I'm trophy hunting, if I see a base like this and the town hall, it looks like it's easily accessible, but then I drop a few troops and find out there's hidden Teslas, and then it's within mortar range and all the rest of that. Generally, I get kind of upset, and then I go, okay, you know what? I'm just going to blow up your whole base.
yeah, yeah. generally what does happen nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to give it away, give it away. I wouldn't, I wouldn't play kind of halfways in between because, generally, Steve and I have talked about this before. If you're a trophy base, your town hall is going to be somewhere near the center of your base to make it harder to get to.
Yeah. But I do think though is I've learned because I've just got into the champion spot. If someone wants to get something, they'll get it, and there is a way to get everything at the moment.
Hmm.
And unfortunately, I do like this base, and I tell you what, I'd like to see it when it's all maxed out. But again, if you're at Town Hall 8, I'll say, I think we commented it before, you definitely need a new, different base design for Town Hall 9
Oh,
because you
yeah.
cannot keep the same base design at Town Hall 8 to Town Hall 9. And that's what quite a lot of people are trying to get a bit confused about,
Yeah.
is the fact that they need to adapt a good base to make an even better base at Town Hall 9
Yeah.
because you have the problem with the Town Hall 10s with all the level 6 troops attacking you then, with the loot percentage being a lot more greater for the Town Hall 10s
Yeah.
compared to Town Hall 8s.
Yeah, and,
But
and, and Alpha, I encourage guys in my clan to experiment since it's easier to kind of redesign bases with the base designer that they've given us. Experiment with some base designs too, stuff, that might seem odd to do, but try them out, see how they work. But I agree with Steve, you've got a great base design. I like the fact your clan castle's in the middle. It makes it a little more difficult to get your clan castle troops out when you are defending. But I really have nothing negative to say about this base. He's doing a really good job.
yeah, I do like it. I think, to me personally, I think get it maxed out, max it out. That's the most important bit. Don't be frustrated thinking, well, my friend in the clan's got just gone up to Town Hall 9 and he's got an expo and this, that, and the other. I tell you what, things like that are worth waiting for, and it's definitely worth the time and the effort you put into your base to max it out to appreciate it more when you do go to get these sort of like luxury weapons, what can help you even more against hogs and other things.
Yeah,
But
I agree. I agree.
credit is where credit is due. But it's a nice base. I like it.
Yeah. Anything else to add, Steve?
No, not really. I think he needs to look at. I'd like to know his troops strategy. Personally, at Town Hall 8, I'd recommend barbs, archers with minions, bam, or maybe just doing giants, wall breakers, healer spells. Town Hall 8, everybody says the same thing. I'm always full of elixir.
Yeah.
Experiment with your troops.
Yeah.
Experiment. Because this is the time where if you're full of elixir, this is the time where you need to learn to practice, to use, to go against maybe, I don't know, maybe a higher level base, maybe a Town Hall 10. There's nothing wrong, no shame in trying out your troop strategy against a level like a maxed out Town Hall 9. You
Mm-hmm.
might not win, but it's the idea of getting used to a combination of troops to progress later in the game.
Yeah.
Where I'll say to myself is because I've been farming for what 12, 14 months and going for champion spot. I think a couple of things what I'd love to have done in the past was learn how to use different combination troops against high bases,
Yeah.
and I would recommend that. But
Yeah, because
I like it.
you and I are both in the same boat now. Now that I'm back up in Masters and you've been up in Champions, we're having to teach ourselves how to raid with those
Yeah,
types of troops. And after playing, like you said, 12 to 14 months of using the same troops and experimenting in just farming, now to get up there and have to use the go wipe or to have to use all dragons and rage and everything else, it's a whole new learning experience. But
yeah.
anyway, all right, well that'll do it. Wolf, thanks for applying for a base review. I hope you enjoyed it. Steve, thanks for helping me out again.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Just like I say, keep on doing what you're doing, max it out, experiment, and that's it. And give us feedback on the comment section for your base review and point us in the right direction if we've not explained anything properly to you.
Yeah, and if you're new to the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, You know, if you like what you see, please subscribe. Leave any comments you have, positive or negative. You won't hurt our feelings. If you're new to Art Killers and you'd like to learn more about us, you can find more information, a lot more information, at our website at www.artkillersclan.com. And if you are, like I mentioned earlier in the video, if you are an Art Killers member and you would like to apply for a base review when Steve and I have time together, we will try and squeeze in a base review this season for you. All right, guys, that'll wrap it up. Thanks a lot for watching.